NigerPhoenix.com.
Everybody has a day and the sun stays away. Take heart in a new tomorrow. A little more love between makes for a brighter day. Never need worry, let one love set you free. One love, keep us together. Living in a world, it's a struggle just staying alive. One love, keep us together. Living in a world, it's a struggle just staying alive. Somebody tell me, oh, why we fight it? One love can set us free if we just let it be. Take off in a brand new day. Good love is all we need to take the clouds away. Never need worry if you just let it be. One love, keep us together. Living in a world, it's a struggle just staying alive. One love, keep us together. Living in a world, it's a struggle just staying alive.
In its efforts to equip young people in Nigeria with relevant skills needed to survive in the 21st century, Apwen has further emphasized this by training youths in the state of Osun on product design and 3D printing. The association, before starting the grand finale on the training, paid a courtesy visit to the governor of the state of Osun, His Excellency Mr. Adegboyega Oyetola, to appreciate him for the notable development inherent in the state since he took over.
How are you? Good to see you. Okay, come on. Quick one. Sir, that's Engineer Kumi. Step up. National President of our Association of Regional Engineers, Women Engineers. Yes. They have a program here, training of our youths. It's about 3 days, 20. They now say, you must also say good morning to your mom before doing that.
Àkọ́kọ́ fẹ́ kí n fún ọdún ayẹyẹ ọdún kejì ẹ̀kún.
Are you part of that?
Tẹ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ iṣẹ́ takuntakun ní ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́. Àlùfẹ́ ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun. Àlùfẹ́ kí n fún ọjọ́ ìbí ti ọdún kẹrìndínláàádọ́rùn. A sọ pé ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ọdún lè máa ṣe láyé bí wọ́n ṣe sọ àwa ṣe ẹ̀kọ́ fún àwọn ọ̀dọ́ ní ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun lórí product design and 3D printing ẹ̀kọ́ tó jẹ́ wípé wọ́n lè fi ṣe bí ẹ̀kọ́ fẹ́ kọ́ṣẹ́ ọwọ́ mo rí pé ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ wọn inú wọn dùn sí nǹkan tí à ń ṣe sọ wà ní àwa síbí lẹ́nu láti wá kí ní fẹ́rẹ́fẹ́ so ọ̀sẹ̀ méjì ní ẹ̀kọ́ yẹn wọ́n ti ṣe ọ̀sẹ̀ kan àtààbọ̀ lórí afẹ́fẹ́ so practical tí wọ́n ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ náà wá ṣe níbí so káwọn tó wá kọ́ wọn láti kọ́ làwọn náà ti wá láti wá kọ́ wọn ní iṣẹ́ yẹn so a dẹ̀ mú àwọn ẹ̀bùn kan wá àwọn nǹkan tí àwọn aṣọ programs ẹ wá bá wa ṣe in fact yẹn so ara stand and gown yẹn àwọn wúlì tó ń sponsor ẹ̀ lélẹ̀ so àmúwá láti some of this àwọn subeb wọ́n dẹ̀ ṣe ẹgbẹ́ fún wa ibi ICT center wọn là ń lò ọ̀fẹ́ náà fún wa wọn àbówó kankan àti kọ̀ǹpútà àti gbogbo ẹ̀ àwọn ló ní gbogbo nǹkan tá à ń lò ń bẹ̀.
Wẹ́ jẹ́ kí n kí ẹ. Torí pé àkọ́kọ́ náà yẹ kó o ṣe rí lẹ́tọ̀ àti ṣe sí ibi tó bá wù ẹ́.
bẹ́ẹ̀
Gbogbo náà ti lé bàbá ṣe bí ẹ. Ó tún dáa pé àsìkò tá à ń sọ̀rọ̀ nípa àwọn ọ̀dọ́ pé ká máa fún ọ ní àǹfààní àti ní iṣẹ́ ọwọ́. Torí pé kò síṣẹ́ ní ìjọba tí ó lè gba gbogbo àwọn ọ̀dọ́ náà. Ọ̀dọ́ máa ń tara wọn jẹ. Ayé ìgbà táwa jáde wọ́n máa ń ṣiṣẹ́ lé wa káàkiri. Iṣẹ́ ń sìn àwọn èèyàn ń lé káàkiri wọn àjẹ bá ó tiẹ̀ ti kọjá wọn. Tàbára àǹfààní tí àwọn èèyàn lè ní àwọn ọ̀dọ́ lè ní àǹfààní àti kọ́ṣẹ́ ọwọ́ wọn á di òmìnira agbómìnira ara wọn wọn á jẹ tó tún kọ́ àwọn ìṣiṣẹ́ tí wọ́n jẹ́ ń bá yàn ṣiṣẹ́ inú mi dùn kí kò dẹ̀ kí àwọn tí ẹjọ́ wá síbi náà ọlọ́mọ àdóòtì ẹdúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yìí ẹ ṣe. I think we are running away.
From the governor's office, the team proceeded to the Subeb facility where the grand finale and award of certificates for the product design and 3D printing training was held. 3D printing is a new technology that can be used to solve so many issues that cut across different sectors, reason why Apwen decided to teach the youths of the state of Osun how to be experts in this new technology. This hands-on session was held in partnership with the Osun State Universal Education Board, SUBEB, under the capable leadership of the Executive Chairman, Engineer Ajibola Famurewa, FNSC. This training on 3D printing is part of Apwen's Enhance the Skill initiative. The aim of the initiative is to build the capacity of youths by providing them with marketable skills.
I rise to combat Nigeria follow me to serve the Father's land with love and strength and faith. The labor of our heroes last shall never be in vain. To serve with earth and mind, one nation bound in freedom, peace and unity.
Thank you, Engineer Bosede, for establishing that protocol and saving me the trouble, because that's always a nightmare for me. First, I would like to ask the chairman of chapter chairman to please come to the front, and Professor Afolabi, please come to the front. Dr. Olatunbun, please come to the front. Thank you. Apwen Oshogbo chapter. Is she the founding chairman? Engineer Dr. Enyoda, can you please move it? Can you come a little forward, please? For joining us for the opening ceremony of the training on product design and 3D printing. This hands-on session is being held in partnership with the Osun State Universal Education Board, SUBE, under the capable leadership of the Executive Chairman of Osun SUBE, Engineer Ajibola Famurewa, a fellow of the Nigerian Society of Engineers. Sir, Apwen is immensely grateful to you for this partnership. Apwen is an educational and service organization and a special division of the Nigerian Society of Engineers. This training on 3D printing is part of Apwen's Enhance the Skill initiative. The aim of the initiative is to build the capacity of our youths by providing them with a marketable skill. Earlier in November, 60 youths received training on entrepreneurship under this same Enhance the Skill initiative. Now we have about 35 youths who are benefiting from the training on product design and 3D printing. I would like to congratulate every participant here who applied and was successful, and those who are nominated for this program. It's a rare opportunity that Apwen has brought your way, which I'm happy to see that you have grabbed with both hands, because I see some of the comments you have made, I see that you are taking it very seriously. It will be our joy to see you better your lives by putting the skill to use. Please don't allow it to waste. It is worthy to note that the Enhance the Skill program itself is an initiative under Apwen's flagship program called Town and Gown. Town and Gown is our mentoring stroke capacity building program for young engineers to build their employability skills and help them to transmit smoothly from the university, which represents the gown, to the industry, which represents the town. And that's why we are calling it Town and Gown. In a nutshell, we are aiming to bridge the knowledge or skill gap between the academia and the industry. Our objective is to create a pool of ready now female engineers for the industry, although both male and female engineers are allowed to be part of the Town and Gown program. As you even have seen here, even in an Apwen event, a woman's event, the women are outnumbered. There are just to be more men in this training than the women. This study program is sponsored by Wally Foundation, the CSR initiative of Wally Energy and Chemicals in Sydney, Australia. The 3D printing training that you are doing now is a 2-week program that started on Monday, 23rd November, through virtual classes. The last 3 days is the practical demonstration of what you have learned in the past 1.5 weeks. And they need to have computers with internet access to do this training. Osun SUBE has graciously offered the use of these facilities free of charge for the entire training. Already, I know that you started the hands-on training, and immediately after this opening ceremony also, you'll go on and do the practical session. Once again, I would like to appreciate the executive chairman of Osun SUBE, Engineer Ajibola Famurewa, a consummate engineer himself, for his magnanimity in offering us the use of this facility. I also want to thank the staff of SUBE for all the efforts they have sown into making this program a success. And of course, I would also like to thank our facilitators, Cardworks Limited, for the passion with which they are driving this. I've had some of the comments that some of the participants made, saying that even when you don't understand, they are willing to go back and start from the beginning. I actually saw somebody on the online event say, explain it again from the beginning. Even me, I laughed. But you know what? The facilitator said, when the class finishes, everybody can go. Those of you that want me to start all over, remain. I mean, that is just too much. Thank you so much. And of course, the founder of Cardworks Limited is right here with them, Engineer Sheikun Olamoyegu. Does not like Engineer Sheikun Olamoyegu. He doesn't like people calling his name. Please rise up and let them see you. He's a very humble man. Finally, I would like to say a big thank you to the Executive Governor of the State of Osun, His Excellency, Mr. Adegboyega Oyetola, and the good people of the state of Osun for the hospitality that they always extend toward Apwen, and most especially their support of Apwen's educational programs. Indeed, we owe you a debt of gratitude. God bless you greatly. Long live the Association of Professional Women Engineers of Nigeria. Long live the Nigerian Society of Engineers. Long live the explicit states of Osun. Long live Nigeria.
Permit me to stand on all existing protocol in order to save our time. First of all, I want to give special thanks to God Almighty for the grace of today and the opportunity to stand before you. I want to as well express my gratitude and thanks to my dear sister, Engineer Fumi Ojeda, the President of Apwen, for the opportunity given to me to be the special guest of honor at this unique event. I'm happy to be here today. One, training. We are training our youths, especially after NSAS protest. Some of our youths, they saw us in their own language, and this follow is something of joy to me that we have this kind of training that can actually change the orientation and life of our youths. We can now ask ourselves, what is training? Training is teaching or developing in oneself. You want to develop yourself. You want to build, you want to add value to your life. Developing oneself and others. Any skills and knowledge or fitness that relates to specific full competencies. It means we want to acquire methods of training to help our position, to help ourselves, to place ourselves better in the markets. Then what are we training on? 3D printing. What is 3D printing? 3D printing, or additive manufacturing as it's normally called, is the construction of three-dimensional objects from a CAD model or digital 3D printing. In recent years, 3D printing has developed significantly and can now perform crucial roles in many applications. With the most important being in the manufacturing industry, medicine, architecture, custom arts, and design. And the main advantage of this 3D printing are realized in its speed. That is, if we compare the new skill we are acquiring today to the existing knowledge that we had before. Some of the benefits why this training is very important and very key to us, that we need to acquire it to place us better, is what I'm just trying to say here. 3D printings are realized in its speed, the flexibility, and cost benefits, which means what we are learning today will give us more opportunity than our colleagues that have been used to the whole order. For small production runs, prototyping, small business, and educational use, 3D printing is vastly superior to other industrial methods. I want to congratulate you for the opportunity of taking part in this training. I want to specifically appeal to all participants. Please let us make good use of this opportunity that is before us today. The Apwen led by Engineer Fumi Ojelade. They've given us a platform, an opportunity to broaden our knowledge in the heart of printing. It is now left to us to make the best use of it and let the whole world know that yes, the few days you are spending here and the other days that you'll be spending online, that you make the best use of it. Once opportunity lost may not be the thing. I want to appreciate the sponsor of this program, the Wally. I want to appreciate the trainers and everybody that has one or two things to do with this program. I want to commend the leadership of Engineer Fumi Ojelade for this wonderful feat. I wish you all the best, and I pray that God will take you to greater heights. On this note, I therefore declare this training open to the glory of God Almighty. Thank you. God bless you.
The training started virtually with 60 and 35 of them participated fully and got rewarded with a certificate of participation.
So we'll go straight to the presentation of certificate. Like I told you, the program actually started online, and this physical event is to wrap up the practical session. Even though 3D printing and additive manufacturing has been taught online, to cap it all and make the knowledge relevant and applicable as it should be, having this physical class is quite necessary. And it has been declared open, and we're going to do the certificate presentation so that by the time the session is finally closing on the third day, all participants can easily go back to their location. On that note, I'd like to call on our president, Engineer Fulola Ojelade, FNSE, and our chairman and distinguished guest of honor, Engineer, yes, sir, you have to go down. Engineer Ajibola Famuriwa, FNSE, as we do the certificate presentation. I'd also like to call on Engineer Olusegun Olamoye. There's no how you will do something like this and not be visible. May we not be hidden. Allow me to say that. So, Engineer Olusegun Olamoye, please join us as we present certificates to participants. In no particular order, our participants, if you're here, once your name is called, please you come off stage and you get your certificate. Isholaye today, that's fast. Please let's be brisk about this. Thank you very much. Oyetunji, if you get them ready. Oyetunji, Kudirat, Fumi. Bolariwa Rofiat. Ezekiel Ayodeji. Bolariwa Rofiat. Please, as I'm calling you, please let's be brisk about it. Ezekiel Ayodeji. All right. Yes. Fidelis Olga. Florence, please stand up. Florence Patoki Olamide. Olatibosi. Florence Patoki. Olatibosi. Josephine Adam. Kayode Olatibosi. Josephine Adams. Kayode Olatibosi Gloria. King Oluwatosin. Kingsley Okoli. Chukwebuka. Odewale. Odewale. Oyèkánmi Ṣeun. Ọlásẹ́yìndé. Oyèkánmi. Ọlásẹ́yìndé Joshua. Stephen Afolayan. Victor Oloruntoba. Akinwumi should be getting ready. Akinwumi Odunayo.
Okay, let's take it. Check the alphabet. Upside down.
Akinwumi Odunayo. Akinwumi Odunayo is actually a mother, so we encourage and support you. Yeah. Congratulations. Ayodele Adeli.
What's the dad you have? Please.
Came from Ogun.
Ayodele Adeli. Ayodele Adeli. Augustine. Atonda Olanayo. Anthony Oluwafemi. Anthony Oluwafemi. Oluwatosin Grace. Abdulrasheed Monida. Ibenkoyi Olatubos.
The participants were very appreciative of the giant move by the Association of Professional Women Engineers of Nigeria, and this is what they have to say.
Just give us a brief of a vote of thanks and a brief of what you've learned. So let's start with Josephine.
Okay, so good afternoon, everyone. I'm really excited to stand at this podium to talk to you. I'm Josephine as the Apwen coordinator, Apwen Usuka Koniji. I'll start with the story. So my interest for 3D printing started when I actually gave a proposal for 3D printing of houses to actually help the housing deficit in Nigeria. So 3D printing of houses naturally I get durable and cheaper, but not cheaper now, but in the long end cheaper houses. So this program was like an answer to my prayer because I just knew the theory aspect and I really wanted to know how far I can go with 3D printing. And thanks to Cardworks Nigeria because they actually made this a success. This was my first time with Vision 360 and I know I can do so much with it. I'm glad and grateful to Apwen and the official sponsor Worthy for sponsoring the youth, especially the females in STEM, for getting this opportunity. And I'm sure, just like the project we are going to be doing after this program, or at the end of the program, where we will be producing projects that we'll be able to use. I'm sure that this skill will not just end here, but we'll be able to use it for entrepreneurial purposes and for educational purposes to impact the youth and females in STEM. So I'm really grateful to Apwen, I'm really grateful to Superb, and I'm grateful to Worthy. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Fidelis, 1 minute.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Fidelis. I want to use the opportunity to say thank you to everybody that made this program the way that, especially the president, Apwen, for bringing out this initiative to train youths in 3D printing design. It's actually my first time of hearing it, also participating. I want to say, since I started this training, I've been all good. I also want to say thank you to our trainers and my fellow students. Thank you.
Never need worry if you just let it be. One love, keep us together. Living in a world, struggle and staying alive. One love, keep us together. Living in a world, struggle and staying alive.
So please, all the participants, can you just come out?
You never need worry, no. Let one love set you free.
Okay, and the answer is please stop.
I need to do the same.